Okay, now I am going to show you some how to set up your 1X, how to make sure it's set up correctly, and some troubleshooting tips, some different things you can do that we have learned throughout the years. You also always want to make sure that your mute button is not clicked. This is how you mute and unmute. So to make sure that we have it set up auto in, I did go over this in the first video, but I want to go through it again. These documents will be available as well. This is making sure that it's set up in auto in. So you're going to go into system settings, which is right here. Let me drag that down. You're going to click on work handling, advanced, and you simply want to make sure the auto in is clicked right here. Once that is done, you simply hit OK. And now they're set up for after call time of 30 seconds. To do the favorite buttons, you come over to the dial pad, click on options, select favorite buttons. The 3 that you need as an associate is log out, release, and after call. You're going to hit OK. Those will be up here and over here on your dial pad. And you could use them both on either side. Critical aux. If you want to remove critical aux, which is an old code that we used to use, should be all removed from everybody's computer, but just in case we wanted to include this, go to System Settings, then down to Reason Codes. And if it was listed down here, I believe it was number 10, you would just highlight this. We're pretending that this is number 10. You would hit this minus button, and then it's going to say, are you sure you want to remove this? And you say yes. Then you simply click OK. So those are the 3 things for making sure that it's set up correctly. The next thing we want to show you is sometimes you have connection issues or sound issues. So we discovered a couple years ago that you need to set your 1X to high priority, which is something that you have to do every time you restart your computer. So I encourage my associates just to make this a habit. So you're going to go to your task manager. You're going to click on details at the top up here. Then you scroll down until you find 1X. You right click, set priority, and you want that to be at high. Change that priority, and that's it. You do not select end task down here because then it's going to end it. You just want to close out right up here using the X. Now your priority is set to high. Again, if I was to restart my computer right now, I would have to do that again. So this is something they have to get into the habit of every morning. So when they forget it and you're MOD or you're helping troubleshoot, this is just something else that we keep in mind for sound issues or any kind of connectivity problems you're having. The last thing that we wanted to make sure everybody knows is when you close out of 1X every night, again, every time you want to be sure you log out, release, and then simply hit the X for the exit application button. Sometimes we're not sure why, but 1X is hard to log into. It can spin forever, it can take time, and then it'll come up and you'll get a login error. We have found that if you try 4 or 5 times before resorting to having to call IT, it helps. Sometimes it'll pop in real easy like this, and sometimes it doesn't. And if you get that agent error, instead of panicking, you want to try 4 or 5 times. So again, if this wasn't working, I would simply close it down and then try again. After the 5th time, if it doesn't work, then you can call IT. All right, thank you.